Southport from the air with Will.
Hello there!
Now,
my
Scott, whose face does not wish to be included because he is rubbish.
Oh, yeah.
So, on our left, we have a space shot. It's not very good.
It is! It has airtime. It has beaucoup d'airtime.
Coming up further is a Ferris wheel, a very painful wild mouse, which you can see here in the picture.
Pulley system. We are actually quite high.
And also, Traumatizer. Now, on the ground is a man doing some maintenance. And here is a silly little train ride, which looks quite comical. Anyway, we're now going to focus more on Traumatizer.
It is most interesting because it includes a rather sweeping first drop that carries you for a very unexpected amount of time, etc. und so weiter. You carry on.
Now, back down on the ground is a mini apple. Basically, this is a credit for credit's sake, and we shall say no more about it. Out on over in this direction, we can see the sea, a car park, and probably Southport Flower Show. This is also about as much fun as the Lost Dinosaur ride. Possibly less fun. Now, our more vigilant viewers would be amused to know that we are adding a competition element to this show. It's called Spot CF. If you can see any CF members who are not Kathy and Richard during the course of this video, you shall probably receive a prize. Anyway, back over here is Traumatizer again. I'm going to pause now to take a still picture.
Shush! Shush!
That was a still picture. The film will be run by Jake and Ben. They don't count either because Jake is rubbish.
This
Ben
is
is a gibber. Now down here we have roofage. And out there we have...
I should have thought about the scenery that we'd be seeing whilst we're over a car park.
Very true. Coastal, and now if we look down below we have my legs. See, it's a bit like Nemesis. And a car park. That's a red car, registration YR03FCX. Now if we remember, over there was a building that James talked about a lot in the last video. I'm amused to see now that it has been closed down and stripped to a bare skeleton, like something you would see on the dinosaur ride. Back over here again, we see Dad and the Borg. Dad is enjoying the scenery, and Borg is amused.
Borg loves it.
That's the Cyclone now. Cyclone is in operation. I don't know who he is.
There's bears, he was talking about the bears.
Scenery down here is even more rubbish. That's a seagull. We're going to film the seagull now, but I have lost it. Now over here we can see a bungee ride, which is too expensive for Will's pocket. We can see Mecha Bingo over on that side, and the Moroccan golf game, which I beat James at most spectacularly last year.
Money.
But it's not very exciting. Now on the ground are old people. And vomiting tortoise, which smells bad. We pause here for the mandatory announcement of Whitton!
Whitton! This is Whitton.
Now back over here, we can see a log flume. Now this is a very unusual log flume. Firstly, because it doesn't do anything, but also because there is no water on the drop. We don't believe it was designed this way. We think it was being an idiot. Now down here we can see another old guy who's wondering why I'm filming him, especially as I've set my camera on zoom for some reason, and another guy who is walking the track of the Wild Cat.
Oh, we're slowing down.
Which we have now been on 3 times.
No, we haven't. Come on.
Now, thrice, yes. We shall now show you a little more of people walking the track of Wild Cat. This guy, as you can see, attempts to be abseiling down or something, doing something equally stupid. Basically, it's a 30-year-old Pinfari and he's buggered it. Now in a while we will show you the somewhat messed up log flume ride as well, which has just dropped. This ride's so good for doing commentary. Now down here is some rather manky water. That water's even more manky because, as you can see, it's blue. That's an empty car, so we can film them and they won't get offended. Now down here we have Rabbit Harbour, and they have pirate ships. It's very similar to Warrington Barbecue. Now the ride is coming to an end.